How much is this, Andrew, making your way back from the injury compared to building up stamina to be able to play a game?
It's a little bit of both, and that's what we've been working with the trainers and strength staff, just trying to build volume. But you don't want to do too much on the foot because you don't want it to be sore, but I have to build like my cardio base and things like that. So we've been getting creative, trying to do different things to build that.
Do you feel like right now you could go out there and play a full game? Like, is that something you're confident in?
I think so, but we haven't decided on snap counts or rotation. We haven't decided that yet, so we'll see.
Do you think a rotation could be a possibility?
I think it's a possibility, but like I said, we haven't had anything finite yet.
Is it just a matter at this point of whether you feel pain or how it bounces back at this point? Like, if it stayed the way it is, you would play now?
So it's fluid. I think the biggest thing as far as rep counts or if I'm playing or not is how I respond the next week. And that's what we're trying to base it. And it's hard to tell, but we'll see. And like I said, I've been 3 days consecutive doing more, so that's a good sign.
You're basically saying you're basing it off how you're figuring, okay, if I do play 30, 40, 50, 60 snaps, how I'm going to feel next week and whether we can then, manage it long term.
It's longevity, right? Being out there consecutive weeks and being out there for the rest of the season. So we'll decide on that on Sunday.
Does the team being 0-2 create any more urgency or a different decision for you?
I don't think so. If I'm speaking as a competitor, I want to be out there for week one. But the best thing for the team and for myself is for me to be 100% out there. I think I can, help the team out when I'm at my best. So trying to get back to that.
Do you believe it's possible for you to get into a rhythm out there if you are rotating, or do you think as long as you're out there you can feel confident in out and out?
I haven't personally done the rotating thing before. Years previous, we've done that with different positions, and it's not the easiest thing because you want camaraderie up front. But I think we have a good group of guys and veteran experience, and I think we can make it work.
You're obviously a competitor. You talk about it all the time. Mm-hmm. The idea that you're weighing where you guys are at as a team, where you're at personally. When you see Marcus play the way he did last week, I know in theory it doesn't factor at all, but as a teammate, do you feel confident that you make the right call for yourself, but also you have a guy behind you that has played well as well? You're not leaving the team in a lurch per se.
Yeah, Bo's done a good job for us, but I'm confident in everybody in the room. Like I said, we brought in some guys that are veterans that are contributing, doing a good job for us, and that doesn't really affect my decision, if that makes sense.
What do you think is going to, so between now and Sunday, whatever inactive test we file, what is going to make the final decision for you?
I guess just how I recover. Like I said, first time doing 3 days in a row. We'll see how I'm feeling tomorrow, and obviously Sunday morning, and then go from there.
Fair to say you feel a lot different this Friday than last Friday and the Friday before?
A lot better, yep.
You don't feel like you need a full padded practice before going back into a game?
I mean, you want all the padded reps you can get, and missing training camp is tough, but I get the reality. The guys had a lot of snaps, so I'm not frustrated at that. I'm confident in my ability, and if I feel good, health-wise, I think I can do my job.
Usually when a guy is injured, they give their feedback, but they're not the ultimate, I think, decision makers. Do you feel like you're driving this product? Like you need to really feel like, hey, I need to be 100% or I need to be X percent. Maybe have more input than most guys, given the situation.
When you say most guys, you mean?
This guy's coming back from injury. Like you're a veteran, you've been through this before. You know how you're feeling, and you kind of seem to be playing it on, very cautiously.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a conversation. We go back and forth. I think we're all on the same page, and communication is the biggest thing. And I've been doing a good job making sure that they understand where I'm coming from. They're doing the same thing, and we're, meeting in the middle to find the best thing for me and the team.